Hey, what's up, fellas? Yes, it's me. If you are 40 and over and thinking about getting into IT, the help desk is often the very first role you will encounter, and for good reasons. It's the foundation of IT support. Every company needs someone who can help end users when technology stops working. In this video, I'll show you how to start a help desk career covering hardware and software, troubleshooting, user account management, operating system, security and networking, and the soft skills that you need to succeed. Plus, I'll explain where a help desk career can take you in IT. This roadmap is designed for beginners, especially those over 40 who may be switching careers, and this will give you clear step-by-step path to get started, gain experience, and build towards advanced IT roles. So are you ready for this? Let's dig. So what does a help desk technician actually do? Think of it as being the first responder in the IT world. When an employee has a technical issue, you're the one they will call. That could be helping someone with resetting the password, troubleshooting why their printer is not working, or running a diagnostics why their laptops keep crashing. You'll often use a ticketing system like Spiceworks, where employees submit their trouble tickets, and you manage and track those issues. And it's not just about solving the problem, it's also about documenting what you did so others can learn from it later on. Most importantly, this role teaches you how to communicate technical issues in a way that non-technical people can understand. That's a huge skill that will serve you throughout your IT career. Customer service is just as important as technical skills on the help desk. You're not just fixing a broken computer, you're also helping a really frustrated person get back to work. This requires patience, empathy, and clear communication. If you can stay calm when someone is upset, walk them through the solution step by step, and make them feel supported, you'll stand out immediately. Especially for those of you over 40, this is where you will shine because you already have years of life and work experience dealing with people and your kids. Let's talk about the hardware basics. On the help desk, you will constantly deal with hardware devices, laptops, desktops, printers, iPads, and other mobile devices. You'll need to know how to set up a new computer, replacing a failing hard drive, or upgrade memory. Fixing printers is another big one. Whether it's a paper jam, connection issues, or a toner replacement, you will quickly become the go-to person for printer problems. You don't have to be a hardware genius, but you do need to know how to troubleshoot the basics, swap out parts, and keep the users up and running. Hey guys, so I'm going to show you where you can learn some basic computer hardware training, basically, where you can take a free class. Yeah, go ahead. So go ahead and open up your Google and type in LinkedIn Learning. And if you don't have an account, if you don't have an account here, please, I encourage you to create one. This is free, basically free training provided by LinkedIn. It is absolutely free for first 30 days. And I'll show you once we get inside. LinkedIn, you click on this, and if you have an account, it will take you in LinkedIn Learning. If you don't, go ahead and create one account. It's free. So once you're in here, this is free LinkedIn Learning. It's 30 days free. The first 30 days is free. So search and you type computer hardware, right? And you enter and see the first course here, computer components and peripherals for IT technicians. Just click on that and look at this. It is, look on the right hand side here, everything you need to know. Everything pretty much. Has quizzes, 9 chapters total, and then it's taught by professionals, Dan Gokin, and Yeah, and it's not even that long. You look, it's only 1 hour and 50, so practically like two hours. And in 2 hours, you learn a lot. And this is absolutely essential if you want to start a career in IT help desk. You have to know the hardware before you can get to the software. Yeah, what's inside, what is going on inside a computer, you must know before you move on. So you do this, and the really cool thing about this is, look at this. You as soon as you finish this course, you become LinkedIn certified. Look, they give you a certification, and this gets added to your LinkedIn profile as soon as you finish the course. And you can also print a PDF, like print and then keep it in your folder. So that's pretty neat. So yeah, I encourage you to sign up for free LinkedIn courses and take a course here. This is absolute gold mine. There's a lot of information. You can take a lot of courses here, but for the beginners, I would start off from here, and then we'll come back here and talk about more courses. So that's it. Thank you. Stay tuned for my next video where I'm going to do a deep dive on computer hardware basics. It's one of the requests from you guys. Now let's talk about the operating system. Operating systems are the backbone of everything you will support. Most companies run Windows 11, so you'll need to know how to troubleshoot the login issues, update drivers, and fix common errors. But guys, do not forget about macOS. They are popular in startups and technology companies. As a matter of fact, most of the engineers prefer Mac over Windows 11. You should know how to set up user profile, manage software updates, and system preferences. All right, so we're back in LinkedIn Learning again, and this time we're going to search for operating system. Go ahead and click on search and type Windows 11. And you do that, and look at this one, Windows 11 Essential Training. This is the course you want. Click on this, and look at this. It has projects, quizzes, and pretty much it talks about the operating system, how to use it, and from A to Z, basically. It's pretty solid, actually, and it is 4 hours, and taught by Nick Brazzi. And look, you get a certification right here. So I would highly suggest that you take this course. This is going to help you learn a lot about Windows 11, because that is going to be your main operating system that you will be supporting. So make sure you're really good at it, you're top of your game, because you'll be getting a lot of questions on this, right? When the user calls you, you have to know your operating system, otherwise how are you going to support them? So yes, do take it. It's free. First, like I said, first 30 days, LinkedIn is completely free, so take full advantage of it. Now let's move on to softwares and applications, because this is where you'll spend a huge part of your time on the help desk. One of the most important platforms you'll deal with is Microsoft Office 365. Almost every company relies on it for their daily operations. You should get comfortable with the core applications such as Outlook, Excel, PowerPoint, Word, and OneDrive. A lot of you may already be using it, so that's a plus. For Outlook, that means knowing how to set up email accounts, troubleshooting login issues, help users manage calendars, and fix problems with sending or receiving emails. For Word and PowerPoint, you'll often deal with formatting issues, compatibility with older versions, or template not loading up correctly. Excel is the big one. People constantly run into problems with formulas, pivot tables, or files that won't open. And then there's OneDrive, helping users with syncing the files, recover accidentally deleted files, and resolve conflicts between local and cloud version. Let me take you to the free version of Office 365 account and show you what it looks like. Hey, what's up, fellas? So I'm going to show you how to log into the free version of Office 365. So open up your Google and just type in office.com, basically. And this is the site you want to log in. If you don't have an account, it will prompt you to create one. Go ahead and create one. It's free. There's no charge. It will ask you your phone number and all that. Just provide that so they can send you the PIN. If you click on it, since I already have an account, it should log me in directly. Once you're in the account, this is what it looks like. But look on the left hand side, you have access to free Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, OneDrive. These are the main ones we're looking for. And basically over here, this is the cloud version of Office basically. And basically if you click on Word, let's say here, you can start working in cloud, free version. You can upload a file, like if you have an existing file that you're working on, you upload and start working, or you can create a blank one. So simple. I'm going to look at this. Excel, same thing. PowerPoint. Now this is going to be something you'll be using on a regular basis. People will be calling you, users will be calling you on this, issues with this. So you have to be on top of your game. You have to know this. Now if you want to learn this free, let me show you where you can learn it for free. But yeah, this is what it looks like, the free version of Office 365. Basically what you do is open up Google and just type in LinkedIn Learning, and I'm going to show you what it is. The first thing, you just click on it, and if you have an account already in LinkedIn, it will take you to LinkedIn Learning. If you don't, it's going to ask you to create one. Go ahead, I encourage you to create a free account. Go ahead and do that. LinkedIn Learning is a free, completely free platform for the first 30 days. LinkedIn provides you free, and it has a bunch of courses taught by professionals. They're designed for working professionals like yourself. They only teach you what you need to know. Basically, they cut the fluff, right? So once you're in LinkedIn Learning, you want to learn Office. So on the top, just type in the search, type Office 365. See that? The first search result. And we're looking for working smarter with Microsoft 365. If you click on this, check this out. Inside this, you have Excel, Outlook, PowerPoint, Word, all that good stuff. And they're very short, like 2 hours each, but it is wealth of information. You can basically learn anything here. It's completely free, no charge to you for first 30 days. After that, if you want to continue, you can pay and continue because it has a lot of information here. But yeah, I find this really helpful, and I would highly encourage you guys logging in here. For example, if I click on Excel, look, it's a 2-hour training, but it's completely worth it. It comes with projects, chapters, quizzes, and it's taught by Dennis Taylor. Look at this. Look on the menu here. Everything is to the point, but everything you need basically. So I highly encourage you, sign up for this and do it. It's totally worth it. And the cool thing about this, I want to tell you one more thing here. The cool thing about LinkedIn. And one of the coolest thing about the LinkedIn Learning courses is, as soon as you finish this course, let's say you finish this course, you will be Excel certified, and LinkedIn will give you a certification like this. Look, shareable certification with your name on it. It's completely free, and that goes on your resume, your LinkedIn resume online, and you can basically print it and keep it in your folder, and when you go for the interview, take it with you. It looks pretty cool actually. And yeah, so that's the coolest thing about this, that instant certification. That's what I like about it. And all of them, any course you do, you will be LinkedIn certified basically, right? If you do Outlook, same thing. PowerPoint, Word, Teams, OneDrive, go for it, do it. I highly encourage you. This is gold mine, dude. This has a lot of information. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. Another software that you will have to deal with is video conferencing tool named Zoom. With so much remote work, video conferencing is a daily lifeline for businesses. You'll need to help users install Zoom, configure audio and video settings, fixing connection issues, or sometimes even walk someone through joining the meeting when they have never used it before. Let me show you where you can download the free version and how to use it. Let's go. So the next thing we're going to talk about is Zoom video conferencing. The way you download it is basically in in Google. Go ahead and so you will go to Google and go ahead and type Zoom for Windows download. If you have Windows operating system you're working on. In my case, it's Mac, but let's just say we're doing it on Windows. This is what you will type and hit enter, and you will go to download Zoom for Windows. You click on this, and right here you will see 3 version. Go ahead and do download 64-bit. This is the one you want. You'll download it on your system, and then there are 2 options. You can log in or you can create an account. Go ahead and create the free account on Zoom. It is free for the if you're doing meetings for up to 45 minutes. It's free. After that it cuts you off. So if you have a paid account, then you can connect forever, but free account is 45 minutes, which is okay if you're just learning it. So go ahead and download this 64-bit, and then once you download it, let me show you how your account is, how the app is going to look like. This is what the Zoom app looks like. Pretty slick. It's being used all over the world. A lot of companies use it actually. They hold about 60% of video conferencing market, so they are big boys. Yes, you must know this. Once you're in here, look, all the features. You can create new meetings, you can join meetings, schedule, share a screen. Why is this important? When you're talking to users, you will be scheduling a Zoom meeting, so you can talk to them, see face to face, and what is going on with them. In your case, when you're troubleshooting a system, you will ask user to share screen. They will share their screen, and now you can see what's going on their screen, right? It is much easier to troubleshoot when you can see what they're seeing versus guessing. Another feature you want to make sure is let's see, audio and video settings. So you'll just click on your name on top and go to settings here, and this is where all the settings are. You must play around with the video settings, audio, notification, recording, share screen. This is where all the settings are. So you have to know the settings here. You must know how to play around with this, because this is when users call you, most likely the answer is right here. So yes, you must know this. So yeah, simple, but very powerful application, used worldwide, and this will be your friend. I'm telling you right now. So you better make sure you know Zoom. All right, cool. Thank you. The key here is this. As a help desk technician, you don't have to be the master of every application, but you do need to be a problem solver. You will become the person who keeps employees productive by fixing these everyday tools that they rely on. Next up, Active Directory. One of the biggest part of help desk role is user account management. In traditional IT environment, that means working with Active Directory. This is where you create new user accounts, resetting passwords, enabling or disabling users, or adding users to groups for access permissions. If a user does not have an Active Directory account, they cannot log into their system. Everybody gets to have. Guys, this is a really important area to learn, because ID and access management is at the heart of IT security. Let me take you to Active Directory and show you what exactly you need to know. You don't have to be a genius, because Active Directory itself is huge, so you don't need everything, but let me show you what exactly you need as a beginner. Let's go. Hey guys, so let me tell you what exactly you need to know in Active Directory. And this is probably for the first 6 months or maybe a year of your help desk career. This is all you'll be doing. The first thing you need to know is how to create a new user account. this is when a new user is starting, you will be creating an account. The other thing you need to know is or how to reset a password. If a user forgets the password, you will go in Active Directory and reset the password. Another thing you will need to know is account lockout. So if user makes 3 attempts with the wrong passwords, their account will be locked out. This is a security feature in Active Directory. Your job is to, and the user will call you. So your job is to verify who the user is and then basically unlock the account. Number 4, if a user needs access to a group, let's say they are finance person but they don't have access to finance group, you will add them to finance group basically. So adding a user to a group. And last but not least, account disable after departure. So if a user leaves the company, you need to disable their account. So that's another thing you need to learn. But basically those 5 are the main ones that you need to know. That's pretty much it. Thank you. All right, guys. So we are in Active Directory now. I'm going to show you the very basic, the common way we create the accounts. There are several ways you can do it, but I'll just show you the very straightforward one. The first thing you need to know is how to create a user account. So there are several. You will just go into users and then basically right-click on and new and create a user right here. Do this, and then from here just you pick a first name. Let's say first name is John, and then you go tab and then go last name. Let's say Taylor, right? John Taylor. And then you go user login name and you'll say J Taylor. This is your username, right? And then you will click on next, and this is where you pick a password. Let's say you pick a password, and then next thing you do, make sure user must change password at next logon is checked, because we do want user to change their password when they log in, because right now you're picking a password, so you know the password, and that is a security breach. So what you want to force user to change a new password, so only they know it. And you just hit next and basically hit finish, and that creates a user account. Once you found John Taylor, what do you need to know? Let's say John Taylor needs a password reset. You'll find John Taylor and then basically right click on John Taylor and see reset password. You'll open that up and you type in, you select a new password, and again make sure user must change password at the next logon. You provide them a temporary password, whatever you pick right here, and you provide them the temporary password, and when they log in, it will ask them to change it again, and that's how they get a new password. But they have a new password basically. That's one, right? Another thing is, if let's say a user is locked out, you will find John Taylor again, double click and go to account, and this is where it will say account lockout, right? This is, it will show you, and basically right now it's not locked out, but let's say if it's locked out, it'll say account lockout, and you'll just select the option unlock and then hit OK, hit apply, and this basically unlocks the user, and then you just tell them, hey, go ahead and log in. Why does account lockout happens? When a user try to log in with the wrong password, or they are typing too fast, things like that can lock you out. Now the fourth one is granting access to a group. Let's say John Taylor belongs to finance group. He started, but he does not have access to the finance data folder. What do? You open up John Taylor, double click, and see on the top says members of. So you click on member of and you hit add, and then let's say it's finance, right? So you select finance and check name right here and see how it fills it, and you click OK, and now John is part of finance group, and you just hit apply and OK, and John has access to finance. And the last but not least, let's say John leaves the company. You will get a notification from HR, hey, disable his account on Friday after 5 o'clock. So make sure you have it in your calendar that John is leaving Friday 5 o'clock. Friday 5 o'clock, you will come here, you'll right click on John's name, and you see how it says disable account? You just disable account like this, right? And if you click on John again, see it says account is disabled? There you go. So that's all you need to know in Active Directory, basically, for the first 6 months or maybe a year of your help desk career. So yeah, that's it. That's the pretty basics, and hopefully this was helpful. Thank you. Networking is another key area of IT help desk. Users will come to you when they cannot connect to Wi-Fi, when their VPN is not working, or when their internet keeps dropping. That means you need to understand the basic concepts of networking, such as IP addresses, DNS, DHCP, and basic troubleshooting commands such as ping command and ipconfig command. You don't have to be a network genius on day one, but if you can diagnose whether a problem is on a user computer or on the company's network as a whole, you will save everyone a lot of time. Plus, a strong networking foundation sets you up for more advanced IT roles down the line. These are the basic networking commands you should be familiar with. Security is everybody's responsibility, but on the help desk, you'll be on the front line of protecting the company. This includes spotting phishing attempts, helping users understand why multi-factor authentication is important, and making sure people don't fall for the scam. You'll also handle things like account lockouts, suspicious login attempts, and even malware infections. The key is being security conscious and following company's protocol. As you grow in IT, security skills can open the doors into specialized roles like cybersecurity. Everything you do on the help desk will likely go through a ticketing system. Tools like Spiceworks. This is where users submit their problem tickets and where you track your work. It's kind of like a work order. Good documentation is critical. Don't just fix the problem, write down what you did. That way, if the same issue happens again, you or someone else can solve it faster. Over time, this builds a knowledge base that helps the whole IT team. Hey, what's up, fellas? Yes, so we're going to log into Spiceworks. Let me show you how you can get to it. So open up your Google and search for Spiceworks. Enter. Or you can just call it Spiceworks Help Desk. And there it is. And then Spiceworks Cloud-Based Help Desk. Click on this. And then from here, it's going to take you to the website. And right here, you want to click Try Cloud Help Desk. Click on that. And then since I already have an account, it takes me to the help desk directly. But in your case, you may not have the account. So go ahead and create one. It's very easy and it's free. There's no cost. And this is going to be your perfect practice ground, basically. You have to have knowledge of some sort of IT help desk ticketing system, and this is perfect. So in here, as you can see, we're on the main page. From here you can create new tickets, like for example, new ticket right here. contact. I already created a couple of contacts in there. You just click on that and just like this is a person who's submitting ticket, and the problem is let's say I cannot log into my computer, right? That's a problem. Description: I am unable to log into my computer, please help, right? And then over here you can assign it to the admin, which is myself. Set up the priority. Medium is fine, and category is basically, you can just call it network, that's fine. And then hit create, and there you go. Now you have a ticket here, and when you click on the ticket you have the history, the whole history, and you can add as an agent, you can add here like I called user waiting for a response, right? And you add send, and it just keeps track of all the updates on this ticket, right? So yeah, basically this is pretty slick. Actually, it's free. I cannot believe it, but it is pretty slick. It gives you the full exposure of a typical help desk ticketing system. If you practice here and put it on your resume, trust me, it will look really good. It shows that you have some exposure, some sort, and yeah, look at this. I mean, you can run reports, who's doing what. There's a knowledge base here. You can create new articles and save them here. Settings, you can set up billings and everything. So yeah, this is, look over here, it's full fly. Yeah, it's a full setup here. So go ahead and practice it. Now let's talk about what happens after help desk, because here's the truth. Help desk is not the end of your IT journey. This is just the beginning. Once you've spent a year or two on the help desk side, you'll start to notice where your strength and interest lies. And that's when you can branch out into specialized areas of IT. Let me walk you through with some of the areas you can specialize after spending a couple of years in help desk. Let's go. All right, guys. So we are at the help desk roadmap for 40 plus. So we're gonna go through the checklist one more time and see what you need. So you're gonna go log into the LinkedIn Learning, and you will sign up for the 2 courses I talked about, one for the computer hardware and one for operating system. And then the software you will run is Office 365, Zoom, and SpiceWorks. Self-practice, I highly recommend that you build a home lab with some old computer you have at home. Install Windows 11 on it and just practice. And then certification you will need for this job will be Google IT Support certification. It is one of the beginner level type. So the whole thing, the whole roadmap, I would say maybe 3 to 4 months max. You should be able to finish it. But once you have that, you are ready to apply for entry-level IT support roles. If you need help with the IT resume, I can help you with that as well. But yeah, the whole thing should take you 3 to 4 months. But you're gonna have to put some time in it. Do not take this as a side hobby. You will have to work hard for this. So that's the roadmap for IT help desk. Now let's go to career after help desk. What happens? Where does that take you? So after you spend a couple of years in the help desk, or maybe 1 year, depends how fast you learn. These are your choices here. Typical choices. From here, after a year or so from help desk, you can go to the desktop option right here. This is more hands-on, more technical. There will be you'll be working with the hardware, servers, maybe in the data center, helping out the senior members. But yeah, this is the next level. Certification you'll need for this is CompTIA Plus at least. Other options you have is cloud options. You can go with the Azure route, which is Azure Cloud. A lot of people do that as well. For that you'll need certification like AZ900 and AZ104 to make you job ready. These two certifications are absolute must. You gotta have them. This is something you do after 1 year of help desk. You can also go AWS, Amazon cloud version path. The two certification you will need are right here listed: CLF, CO2, and SSA CO3. Cloud practitioner and the other one. Yeah. So, and let's say if you want to go the networking route, this will be your networking route right here. A lot of people do that as well. I highly recommend CompTIA Network Plus, which is vendor neutral. It will teach you the basics of networking, build your foundation, but you will still have to do Cisco CCNA. This makes you job ready. This is more Cisco centric, and it's more detailed and a little bit tougher than Network Plus. But if you combine these two, you are good to go. You are good to go with 2 years of help desk solid experience, networking, 2 certifications. You will be on your way to become a junior network engineer, network administrator, or more. Other option is cybersecurity. I know a lot of people are after cybersecurity, so here you are. You can do that. This will be your path. This is Azure path, by the way. So AZ900, AZ104, and look, AZ500. So basically, if you look at the cloud, Azure Cloud, these two, you can move them right here, and then just you'd add one AZ500. Basically, that's your path to the cybersecurity career. Good thing about IT help desk career is it's good to learn while you have a job, because first of all you have access to everything like cloud and everything. You have access, so you can practice while you're working and getting paid. That's much better. Another thing is when you're already working in help desk for a company, when they have an opening, you can just do an internal transfer, which is much better than somebody who's applying from outside. Somebody who's just transferring internally, they have a better chances of getting the job. And a lot of people actually do that because the other managers already know you, right? That you're coming from help desk. They know your work style. They know your strength. So they don't mind training you. So I would highly recommend, get the help desk job first. Get your foot in the door. And start making money, and then learn all these certification, complete the certification, and then start applying. See if you can do internal transfer and just move on to any of these. And last but not least, guys, I wanted to add Linux route. This is also one of the options that you can take. Don't forget about Linux, guys. It is 90% of the cloud servers are powered by Linux. So in the future, if you're planning to go in cloud, networking, cybersecurity, you have to have your Linux skills under your belt. You're going to be using Linux probably for the rest of your life. If you want to succeed in IT, if you want higher pay, big bonuses, things like that, and stable job, you have to have Linux. So yeah, do not ignore this. A lot of people, especially the young crowd, they find this to be boring. But yeah, you have no idea the power of Linux in IT. So yes, do consider this. They're very stable jobs. They're very high-paying jobs, by the way. So yeah, and it's very hard to find Linux professionals out there. So yes, do consider this route. So just wanted to add this in there. Thank you. So guys, there you have it. This is the roadmap for mastering help desk concepts. If you're over 40 and starting fresh in IT, this is your entry point. Don't feel like you're behind. This field values skills, problem solving, and persistence over age. If you can do the job, you can build a career. So that's it, folks. And don't let your age get to your head. If you're active and you can do the job, that's all that matters. I mean, think about it. If you're a 22-year-old young cat, and if I assign you some tickets, and at the end of the day you can't do it, what good is your youth? So if you got the brains and if you got the technical skills to solve the problem, I want you on my team. So that's it, folks. If this video helped you, make sure to subscribe and like. Stay tuned for more IT beginner-friendly content. Until next time, take care of yourselves and others, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.